Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling. I shall be seeing what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, where I'm recording now, just before stream time to go live. I don't know why I said it like so weirdly. Stream time to go live. I've recorded a lot of episodes of things in advance. I still need to do a bit more like Patrick's Power Box and I think just one episode of Nine Souls. There's a couple of Happy in Paradises. I didn't get as much recorded before as I wanted to, but that's a-okay, because sometimes that happens. But yeah. Hello there everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 1:38 PM on Sunday, October 19th, 2025. I will say 1,000 times resist looks like it's coming to the end. I think it probably has maybe at max 3 more episodes left. I don't really know how much, like, if there is any post-game content or like alternative paths which are worth exploring. We'll have to find out. But yeah, honestly, it's a pretty good time. It's like, genuinely, it's got one of the best, it's probably some of the best storytelling I've ever had in a video game, I think. It's like, I mean, it starts off like pretty alright, and then it just keeps going higher and higher and higher, so I really hope the ending sort of seals it all together in a nice little package. But I mean, I've heard like so many good things about storytelling in this game, so, I guess I shouldn't be surprised after playing it and being like, whoa. This game, which people says has good storytelling, has good storytelling. Know what I mean? Anyway. So I'm gonna probably be just setting the thumbnails and stuff in the middle of this Animal Crossing video. Getting all the details. I'm not gonna title the videos, that I have to do later. But yeah, we'll be streaming today. I'm not gonna be here next week. So there'll be no stream next week, so hopefully we can actually finish off Halloween thumbnail art. I'm not actually sure if I will. If I'll be able to. I'm going to try, but it's been a lot more challenging than I actually expected. I feel like I'm finding this is that, like, the scope of a thumbnail arts, there's like some thumbnail art creep going on. Well, like, theoretically there are things which I should be able to get done in 4 hours, but now every single one I think I've spent maybe like 6 hours on instead. But one's of a stream, that is. The Animal Crossing one, we don't even talk about that. that one, I mean, I'm probably going to get it done like as it switches around to the next one, which is going to be really sad. So part of me is just kind of like, I don't know, maybe I should just continue it on to the next or something. But that also feels kind of weird. Like, we're just going to have 1 year where it was just for MS Paint one? Maybe, I guess. I don't really know what the best way to do it is. I think I will basically just try and finish it, even if it is only for the last 3 months. People see it live. That's fine, whatever. Who cares? There are people who view it after the fact anyway. Oh, the Animal Crossing's going to be a bit of a more awkward one to do, because I'm going to have to find what the last Happy in Paradise episode I did was. Because that's the one I take it from. And there's no button which skips to the end of all the videos, for some reason. We have a lot of Happy in Paradise views on these videos. Let's see. Rasher, so what number is this? September 1st. 1986. Oh, right, because that was probably when I did my birthday celebration. In March 1986. My love for you is real. 53 days ago, my word. How time flies. Wait, what? Oh, because it... Yeah, no, okay, that does make sense. I was like, does that make sense? And I was like, yes, it does make sense. I couldn't think how timelines worked for a moment, though. But yeah, this is certainly a lot more Happy in Paradises, which... than expected that I had to... Let me think. This one would have been if I recorded on the 23rd of October, so it's going to go live 24th. Okay, it's always like, I always get it wrong. I also found out recently that one of the more recent Animal Crossing videos I uploaded on the wrong day. Like, I didn't upload it on its actual day, and then it ended up being doubled up on the next day, and I didn't even realise until the day after, so whoops is what I say to that. But yeah, what should we talk about? Gacha game stuff, how's that going? Even this May, it's a real pain. Trying to train Summer Marazansky. I already complained about this enough. I knew it was going to be a pain, to be fair. But when I was considering, you know, I was weighing up, do I do double front runner as my strat for it? But I'm like, I can't train another front runner. It's going to be such a pain. Especially one which would be Satan Sky would be the other one I would train up, and you know, Satan Sky doesn't have she's got one green and no recovery, so then I'd have to get both recoveries and I'd be like, whoa, how am I going to do that? So I'm just going to do the tried and true classic. I'm going to train up a gold chip, and that'll be all I need. Wait, so this is the third one. So that'll be Friday, Saturday, this will be Sunday. Of course. And then this one will go up on a Monday. And then I think I only need to record 2 more, which is not that many, thankfully. I would say I've been very speedy with actually these Happy and Paradise customizations, it feels like. But yes, it still feels like there's not that much time until... Okay, so this one's going on Tuesday, I think. Did I just say wrong thing? I don't know. There you go. Setting metadata. Always a fun part. So now you just sanity check yourself. Does this make sense? You got a phone notification. Do I need to pay attention to it? Nope. Whoa! My Animal Crossing. My Nintendo Switch. Joy-Con. Why did this Animal Crossing video get 175 views? Whereas with genre inspiration. It's so random which ones just get a load of random views. I don't even understand it. Anyway. So yes. That came out yesterday. That came out, okay, the stream, then we got 1,000 times assist. We don't have a Patrick's Parrot Box. 9 souls, yes, 1,000 times assist. Don't have the other 2. And then Animal Crossing. 24th, 25th, 26th. No, I missed that 27th, okay. So that's how you always double check in case you messed them up, you know. Got them coming out at the wrong time. Wonderful. And then 1,000 times resists on that same day. That's all the 1,000 times resist I need. I just need 3 Patrick Power Boxes and 2 9 souls. 2 Animal Crossings. Which is fine. Because I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday is going to be difficult to be fair, because I am going to be doing D&D on those days. But I'm no stranger to doing a late night Animal Crossing. But yeah, we're going to play some blueprints again today in stream. Maybe I should get that details ready. I should do this more often. Just get like the streaming details ready, I suppose, while I'm actually getting ready. What should we title this one? I don't know. Stream manager. Where's it at? Where's it at? Switch of category over. Blueprints. Oh yeah, we also hit 10 subs or something. Your new sub goals of 10 was just completed. Your new sub goals of 10 was just started. I didn't even know we had goals, to be honest. I don't even know where to see them. It just sort of happens at that point. Returns from afar may leave their mark. What does that mean? I don't know. I just like giving very poetic stream titles, which some have vague relevance to the mood of a moment or something. But I will be honest, sometimes you just work on instinct and just be like, does this make any sense? I don't know, just sort of send it. See what happens, right? What else to talk about? I don't know, I set all the metadata, it didn't take that long. I'm trying to think, there's definitely something I wanted to speak about, but I can't remember what it is anymore. It was... What was it? Oh! This is such a vague thing and no one's going to understand it, and I don't even know it. But, basically, there's this creator called Retroceptor, who, as far as I know, makes like Friday Night... or makes music, I suppose. Maybe makes like Friday Night funky music or something, and I only found out about them randomly. I don't even remember where or how, but I heard like a snippet or some of their music from a mod they were making on Friday Night Funkin'. Because they're like making a mod based around like 7 Sins or something. I don't know exactly, something like that. But the music for the menu music for the Lust one slaps so hard. And like, I must have heard it on some like random video and been like, what the heck is this from? Sort it out and been like, whoa, all the menu music for all of them slapped really hard. But like that mod like never came out or something when I looked at it, like it was still in progress. And then I checked in like a couple of years later, and he was just like, oh yeah, you know, like either like he was going private or like the work he was doing on it or something, or it wasn't coming out. I don't know exactly what, because the only ones I saw was like there were 2 stages done. There was like the Wrath stage and the Lust stage or something. And I was like, that's a shame, because his music kind of slaps. I literally checked in on a whim randomly, like yesterday or 2 days ago. No, 3 days ago, I think it was. And apparently the entire mod is complete. Like about 2 weeks ago, it was like completely released. And I was having a listen to like some of the soundtrack. The soundtrack goes kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. Like, hold on, let me find it. Like, Retroceptor. No, is that not the name? FNF. Yeah, Retroceptor, here you go. Friday Night Funkin' versus a Retroceptor update. I'm not at all part of the Friday Night Funkin' scene. I played it like once, I think. And I know essentially nothing about it. But I'm impressed, I suppose, constantly by the sheer size of a community, I suppose, behind it, you know? However much stuff is sort of going on in the first place, however much stuff people make and mod and release with it. And no joke, like, he uploaded like the full album and it was like 11 hours or something. Oh yeah, here we go. Versus Retroceptor Part 2 is an 11-hour album. Which is insane. It was 4 weeks ago, so about a month ago. The fact it even happened at all is incredible. And I would say, that's the sort of thing which, you know, you kind of like dream about doing as like any sort of creator, right? Just a large scale project like that, which has some incredible reach to your exact target audience, people playing Friday Night Funkin'. And you know, it's got like all the hallmarks of a project which you would love, you know, like all this like great music and great artwork, I suppose, with it as well. Thematics, I'm sure, but this massive scope that they had. I don't know how I did it, because I thought it was about 7 sins, but they seem to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 characters. It was like double the scope. Anyway, the whole point of what I was saying is I was listening to some music and I was like, yeah, you know, it's kind of, I can get down with that. Part of me is like, maybe I should start like playing Friday Night Funkin' or something on the stream. I'm pretty good at rhythm games. I'm not as good as with the DDR ones because I don't have the muscle memory of which way round the arrows go. So it doesn't quite lock in my mind. But yeah, I mean, just like seeing that, I think is an incredible testament to the amount of work that must have gone into it. Obviously, I don't think he was the only one who worked on this. Presumably, it's a collaboration from probably, I'm going to guess like 50 people, 100 people or something. I don't know, to be honest. But it's incredible. Like that's an incredible amount of work to put into something. And Friday Night Funkin', as I understand, is something which very much lives and dies by its modding scene, right? Because there's only so many songs which are natively in the game. So to be able to create that, fantastic work. It's very cool. So I don't know, maybe I'll just like put that on as my album. I feel like it's a lot more intense than a lot of music that I usually listen to. I don't want to be all that intense all that time, but I don't know. I think I just love the concept of like being able to create these characters and then being able to create these specific things for them, like these splash arts, stories surrounding all of their stuff together, music as well, perfectly fitted towards them. Seriously, any creator sort of dream, right, to do something like that. Apparently this is part 2, I don't know what part 1 is. Let's see. Versus Retroceptor Part 1. 4 years ago. So I don't know what the difference is between Part 1 and Part 2, because I thought this Part 1 was part of Part 2. Maybe Part 1 was just a teaser? I don't know. What is the lore behind all of this? Part 1 was just a first release or something. Anyway. It's cool. What can I say? It's cool. And it must have changed over course of time as well, because I noticed that the character designs of the first two like slightly changed or something. Like the last character has like, she's got these like long over one eye bangs. I forget what they're called. Over one eye bangs. I feel like peak bangs. Yeah, there you go. I was like, there's like a name for them, right? Well, that's like a TV trope name, but it's like a peekaboo bangs, right? Bangs covering one eye are not a trope on their own, but it's a fantastic name for them. It's peekaboo bangs. Peek bangs. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. If anything, I'm just impressed. And the fact that someone has actually created this for their characters makes me want to like actually go and play it and just be like, let's appreciate the amount of time and work that must have gone into this. Genuinely insanity. It's like a wonderful confluence, I think, of all the artistic media which I like to partake in, you know? It's got, obviously, visual arts, it's got music. I think it's got some writing in, because presumably there's dialogue. I don't know how story-rich this, or how visual novel-esque it is, but whatever. It's a video game. All of it coming together. For a management efficiency made package. It's just incredible. Yeah, anyway, that's all I had to say to that. Like, it was just so random. Like this is why one of my pastimes, randomly checking in on things which I've not thought about for years, ages, just to see like what happened to them. And sometimes you check in and you get pleasantly surprised. You're like, whoa, this actually came out. Sometimes you check in and you go like, what is going on? Sometimes you check in and it's like, oh, it finished like 3 years ago or something. And you go, oh. But even still, that therein is the fun of it, isn't it? To be able to see all that has happened. To be able to see exactly what has transpired, or things which have been since long forgotten. That's kind of my viewpoint, I suppose. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to round this episode off here, I think. And I'm going to get started on streaming in about 5 minutes. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.